And good evening. Welcome back. In case you were hanging out with me earlier today. I don't know if it seems like I've been streaming all day long, for God's sakes. Holy crap. With the exception of this morning, that was the only time I wasn't streaming because the internet was up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. What the hell's going on now with the camera? Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, I see it. Hold on a second. Did that help matters or make things worse? It's at 720, it looks like. Yeah, 720 at 30 frames. I don't know. Par for the course, you know. It's just going to be a hangout anyway. I've been, like I said, with the exception of this morning, when my internet was going up and down, up and down, up and down, and I couldn't hold a live stream for more than 3 minutes, and so I ended up having to delete all those. And yeah, just and of course last night I couldn't even do a stream at all because the internet was down for 3.5-4 hours. And by the time things were coming back on, it was midnight, and people were long gone by then. So I wasn't gonna start streaming at midnight. So, but yeah, this afternoon, geez. Did a multi-stream live stream until 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I did the coffee shop podcast into the podcast room, but I also shared that with YouTube and Twitch as well. So chances are you've all seen me already today. So who knows? So like I said, tonight was my planned evening session here, the evening live stream. The chill and chat, and we were just going to hang out and chill and just chat about whatever. And but I've been on all day long, so what else is there to talk about? I don't know. So, open it up for Q&A or something, or I don't know. I was even doing some of that before, so who knows? We'll just see what we see. How about that? So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is supposed to be just my evening stream into Twitch, and I didn't feel like using OBS or Streamlabs OBS. I just wanted to use Ecamm Live so I could use my multiple cameras that don't seem to be working all that great right now. But otherwise, I'd be relegated to the old, built-in webcam, and I didn't want to use that because that looks like shit. Here, let's take a look. Take a look-see. That's the webcam. Holy crap. And, oh, did I just crash? Nope, it's going. Which camera is this now? So this is the Canon mirrorless camera. Man, that is some darkness going on there. Well, it is the evening, right? So, man, I'm freezing down here. Holy crap. I got the whole man cave to myself. My wife and I built this house a few years ago in southern Minnesota. And it's a huge house just for her and I. And but the boy has moved back home. My dad, who retired, moved in with us. He was helping out. He's a huge caretaker, and he's an awesome guy. Man, talk about a helper. He helps out Teresa with just about everything, and then some. And of course, while I was battling cancer, he helped me every day, taking me to my chemotherapy sessions, my radiation treatments, my surgeries, and everything. So it's the four of us in the house here, but I've got the whole I basically got not the run of the house, but the whole downstairs. The whole downstairs is the man cave. And so I built a home studio and got a YouTube set, video editing, live stream area, this whole podcasting area. And it's just so large and open. and it gets cold. It's like, holy crap, man. Here we are in southern Minnesota. It's supposed to be fall time or autumn, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be, in the 50s and 60s or whatever with all the fall colors and all that shit. No. We had like 2 weeks of that, and then a blizzard this week. Now we got however many inches of snow outside. It's freezing out, and holy crap. So, yeah, if it looks like I'm freezing, it is because I'm freezing. So, anyway. So here we are just hanging out on a Saturday night. I hope things are going well with you and your family and in life in general. Hope things are going wonderfully well. Let me pull up my comments here because I can't see anything. All I can see is myself, and I don't want to see myself. So let's bring up the comments, shall we? There we go. Now I got the comments. I can see what's going on here. Hey. Hello, JR. Well, hello, you. How's it going, eh? Love the surrounding walls. Yeah, I do too. Let's see if I can see it better. Let's use this camera. Oh, there we go. Put a little light on the situation. Let me bring those comments down. They're way up there. There we go. How about that? How about the 80s? Oh, I'd love to have the 80s right now. Hopefully you're not near those fires. Out west is, they got a lot of those, wildfires and stuff going on. Hopefully you're nowhere near those. I mean, we have gorgeous sunrises and sunsets because of all the smoke and all that stuff going on in the atmosphere. And so, like Teresa this morning was saying, oh my gosh, it's just a gorgeous sunrise. And I said, yeah, it's because of all the smoke and everything else in the atmosphere, and the sun has having to, shine its way through that, so it ends up looking phenomenal, But, oh, you're in Arizona. Oh, yeah. The 80s in Arizona. Yeah. The desert Southwest. I'd love to be in the desert right now. Shoot me your address. I'll be there in a minute. I may have to move down there. I don't know. What do you mean, nope? I think you're answering a different question. I hope that, yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, I love the desert. I've been down there a number of times. I think my favorite was Four Corners, where I got to go on the Great Sand Dunes and do all. I mean, it was a long time ago, but that was I think that was my favorite area. Down in the Southwest was Four Corners. But yeah, up here it's yeah. I just don't like it when it you have 2 weeks of fall and then it's immediately winter. I just don't like that. That's my favorite, my two favorite seasons is spring and fall. And it just seems like more and more it goes right from winter to summer and then summer to winter. Come on, 2 weeks worth of fall is just ridiculous. It's just, and we were just at the peak season with the fall colors and stuff. And they're still out there and stuff, but now we're blanketed with snow from the blizzard this week. And it's like, so now I'm not going to be able to get out and about this weekend. And I don't know. So how's things going with you guys? I think I've been online for damn near all day. And so if you didn't catch me earlier, then you missed out. Missed out on a lot of boring chatter. The whole thing was I was supposed to go live last night and do like a 3-hour, hangout session. It was Friday night, just kind of hanging out and stuff. But I had no internet. The internet went down and didn't come back until like almost midnight. It was just ridiculous. And it was a large outage. It was, I don't know how many cities involved, but it was a large outage. So I had no way of getting online last night. So I figured, well, I'll just, I'll kind of tack on to the morning coffee shop podcast. But then this morning, like I said, the internet was up and down, up and down, up and down. I couldn't stay online for more than 3 minutes, and it would go offline again. So I don't even know how many times I rebooted that stupid router, and so that was strike two. I missed out on my evening stream last night, and then the coffee shop podcast, missed out on that this morning. So this early afternoon, it finally resolved itself. So I've been online since early this afternoon. So I got on, I made up my evening stream, and after that I went online for a little while and made up for my coffee shop podcast. And oh my God, are you serious? Teresa's pounding on the floor up there. I think I forgot to tell her I was going going online here to do my evening stream. God dang it. I just need to make sure it's not an emergency. Hold on a second real quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just that's kind of our signal. It's kind of goofy. Like I said, I've got the run of the whole downstairs of the entire house that we built, and so I made a home studio and all that kind of stuff here. And our signal to each other, it's kind of like, if I'm on the phone, with a client or whatever, or I'm live streaming or whatever, the signal is instead of her calling and killing my live stream, because the camera you're looking at right now is the iPhone. And of course, this one over here, I mean, it's no big deal. I can always switch over to the Canon mirrorless camera, which is this one right here. Or absolute worst case scenario, the webcam, which is right here. The signal is that she would just, knock on the wall or on the floor, and I'd know she's trying to get a hold of me. So, we're sitting here chatting or whatever, and I forgot to tell her that, hey, I'm going to do my evening live stream. I'll let you know when I'm done, kind of a thing. I forgot. And so I could have swore I heard her knocking on the wall or on the floor. And so I had to go check to make sure, hey, it's not an emergency or something or whatever. And no, she dropped a container on the floor and it bounced around. So it sounded like she was calling for me, but no. All is well. All is well in the Sarzosa household once again. Thank you very much. That was our entertainment for the evening. So I can't thank you enough for all the time. Oh. Anyhow. Yeah. I do know how you were. Everybody worries about me. Everybody is worried. But like I said earlier, if you didn't catch my earlier stream, I beat the big two, as they say. I had a massive heart attack in 2012, had heart surgery, and they saved my life. And then in 2017, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I spent a year and a half battling cancer and beat cancer. And my old saying is, I'm not a cat. I don't know how many lives I got left in me here, but running on borrowed time. So, yeah, everybody worries about me. Everybody always wants to know. That's why a lot of times with most of my streams, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, because you folks on Twitch are new to this whole thing. So, and I'm new to Twitch. So, but usually I always lead off with, hey, here's how it's going. Here's how, because everybody's always asking. So I figure, well, at the beginning of each stream, I'll just start off with just saying how I'm doing, how my health is, and, that kind of thing. So, But as of late, I haven't been doing that. So, but yeah, I'm doing well. I'm still cancer free. In fact, I've got an MRI scheduled next week, and my blood labs and stuff, so that I can schedule up a biopsy. I've got a little teeny growth on the lung, and we just want to make sure that it's nothing serious. But like I said before, my blood labs came back clean, so they're not too concerned that it's a cancerous growth. It's probably just some, scar tissue or something, or who knows what. But it's if it was cancerous and growing, my CEA level, which is a tumor marker, would be off the charts, and it's just at a normal reading. So they're not too concerned about that. But the fact that it's growing just a teensy little bit each month or whatever is concerning in and of itself. So it's just kind of like, just get it out of me. Just get it out, and they can test it in the lab and see what the deal is. But right now, in order for me to be able to qualify, or whatever you want to call it, to schedule the biopsy, you still have to do the MRI and you have to do the blood labs and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that next week. And then once I get the results back, I'll just schedule the surgery right away and just have the biopsy done and get it over with, get it taken care of. So might as well do it now, because we're coming up on the end of the year, and for insurance purposes, since I've already hit my whatever you want to call it, out of pocket or deductible, it's best to do it now. Otherwise, you start off the new year and you got 8 million medical bills again. So for a new procedure, so I might as well get it done and over with now. And yeah, but yeah, health wise, I'm doing fine. I'm still losing a ton of weight. That's what I don't get. It could just be I'm just not eating every single day, which is not good. I'm not really dieting, and I'm not really doing that intermittent fasting or anything like that. It's just that, as a colorectal cancer patient who's had his innards ripped out and cut apart and then fashioned back into new plumbing and stuff, it's an obvious thing to me, or maybe not to everybody, but it's painful. When you eat food, it's got to go somewhere, right? So it's one of those kind of things where it's just, I don't want to be in pain every single day. And so I figured, well, if I eat every other day or every 2 days or whatever, then I get a couple of days of feeling good and 1 day of feeling like total crap, and like literally. So I don't know. It's just, it could be that, I guess, that I'm losing weight. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. I just got to quit losing weight. I'm drinking those Ensures now with the high protein and all that kind of stuff, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yes, overall, my health is fine. I'm doing good. I should be looking good, I think, right? I got color in me. I'm drinking water now. I've been drinking coffee all day long. I'm a huge coffee freak, and that's why I've got the coffee shop podcast and everything else, because since the COVID hit, you can't go hang out with your friends or clients or prospects or whatever at a coffee shop because everything's closed. So, it was the next best thing for me to do was just create a coffee shop podcast and a Zoom room where we could hang out together and face to face and hang out and chat about whatever, drink coffee. But like I said, I've been online all day doing live streams, so I've been drinking coffee nonstop, and oh my God, I just need a teensy little break with the coffee thing. So we shall see. I just need to drink a little bit of water first, but other than that, yes, I'm doing good. The health is fine. And, yeah, that's that. Anywho. Okay, Boomer. Uncle Jeb, how the heck are ya? Welcome to the evening feast. Or in my case, the famine. Because it's a Saturday night. Not a whole lot going on. I've been online all freaking day long doing live streaming, and I'm just winding down for the night. This is just a chill hangout we're just hanging out, talking about whatever. Yeah, we talked about the weather. We talked about my health. We talked about the earlier streams. What else did we talk about? I don't know. I can't even think straight anymore. I'm so tired. Anyway, but the new thing is the Twitch thing. So, and that's really what I'm trying out. Not that I'm gonna leave the YouTube or Facebook platform. I just wanted to try it out, and like I mentioned in the previous stream, I anytime I ever heard about Twitch, I just I associated that with a gaming platform. I didn't know. A couple of buddies of mine had told me, no, we got a just chatting category and a podcasting category. You should come over and see what it's like. Give it a shot. See if it's for you. So, I'm just a small-time YouTuber, a small-time Facebooker, small-time LinkedIner, small-time Instagrammer. My follower count is below 2,000, so I'm just below 2,000 followers. Instagram, I think I just hit the 800. Yeah, just hit the 800 mark, and on Facebook it was a little over 1,000. So on Twitch, I think that's probably huge, but from the world I come from, it's nothing. It's tiny. I mean, when you're talking billions of users on these platforms, somebody like me is just tiny, So, I thought, yeah, I could give it a shot. I could try it out, see if I like it, see if I can build a small following or something or whatever on Twitch, and like I did on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, and yeah, see how it goes. Just never know. And this is my first Saturday night, weekend night, evening stream. I just but like I said, I've been online all day because of the no internet thing yesterday, and then this morning I've basically been on all afternoon, all the way up until now. So I took like a 1 hour break, and then we're just winding down, just chilling, just hanging out. How's it going with you folks out there? Hope all is going well with you guys. Now I'll let you know how I'm doing. How are you doing? What are you drinking? Are you drinking coffee? Are you drinking water? Are you drinking liquor? What are you drinking? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Or see, you can tell already I'm from a different world. Comment section. Let me know in the chat area. Yeah. And since there's not a whole lot of people online right now, I can still test out some of my things that I didn't get a chance to try out on Ecamm Live, which was the alerts, the Twitch alerts. Like when people subscribe or follow you, you get these alerts on Twitch, and it's kind of goes something a little. Let's see here. Global events. So if somebody follows me, I should get an alert like this. Jeez. If that doesn't wake the dead, I don't know what will. I tried turning down the volume. It's just, for some reason, it's not happening. Let me try it in Streamlabs, because I know that it has its own volume. So let me turn that volume down. Let's see if it works. Save settings. Yeah, it is quieter. So you get those like a little alerts and stuff like that, and then it's supposed to like drop down these. Where am I over here? In this section over here where you see that empty glass, that jar has a tip jar there. It's supposed to drop like little bits and stuff like that into that jar, but it doesn't seem to be working. I got a broken jar or something. I don't know. But everything else seems to be okay except for this stupid thing right here. All day it hasn't been working. It's a event list. So every event that happens is supposed to create a list from top to bottom. But in my case, it's stacking one on top of the other. So I don't know. It's been doing that quite a bit. So I'm just going to let it be. Maybe it'll just resolve itself like everything else. I'll come on here one day and it'll just be miraculously fixed. So yeah, and everybody got a kick out of my colon. Yeah, that's Teresa got that for me when I was in the hospital, when I was going through my cancer surgery, when I was having my innards ripped out. Everybody thought it was kind of funny to do the old stuffed animal thing in the shape of a colon. So yeah, lovely, isn't it? Anyhow. Oh, good Lord. Yep. Yeah, I knew that. And we miss you as well. Oh, there goes my camera. See? It's always got to be something. Yeah, we miss you too. And, oh, did the camera just come back on? Well, the camera's on, but I think it froze up. So let's switch over to, oh, everything's frozen. That's not good. The only camera that's working right now is the webcam. All right, I got to reboot those cameras or something. Yep, that one's frozen. And that one's frozen. Alrighty then. I got to go fix the cameras. So hang in there. Stay tuned. I will be back shortly. Test. All right, and we're back. So let's take a look. Oh. That is way off. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Camera, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't want to see the Canon mirrorless camera anymore. It's like completely gone. I may have to just shut it off and then turn it back on. All right. Gosh darn it. Give me a quick second again. All right. Now it should be working. I shut it all the way down, waited a few seconds, turned it back on, and yep, we're back. All right, there it is. A little darker than before, but that's all right. Whatever. It's nighttime anyway, right? So, all right, so yeah, those lights are working. All right, so where were we? I don't even remember where the hell we were. Yeah, see, everything got wiped out. All the alerts, all of the comments, everything. So let me just test real quick to see if the comments are working. Let's see. All right. It seems to be working okay now. I think we're back. Yeah, everything. Yep. Okay, I can see the comments on there now. Yep, I missed a bunch of comments. I can see all the comments. I just can't bring them up on the screen. I think a couple of these I might be able to. Okay, so you're on Facebook. What is Twitch? Oh, Twitch is just another platform. I mean, shit. A few months ago, I was saying the same. I had the same exact question. It's like, what is Twitch? I'm like, oh, that's that gaming platform, where people play video games online and stuff, and that's what I always thought of it as, because Brandon is a gamer. I'm not a gamer at all, but our son Brandon is a huge gamer, and he's always got like his headset on, and he's talking to all of his friends as they're all playing, some game, whatever, some video game. And, whatever it is, League of Legends or whatever, just some video games. And I can hear him yelling and shouting and screaming. But what he's doing is he's playing a video game, but he's online with all of his friends. It's a network game. So he's talking to all of his friends and other people in the group as they're playing. And then you can have other people watch the game. So in the same way you watch a football game or a baseball game or whatever, you can get on this platform where people are live streaming their games, and people watch it just in the same, like I say, the same way you watch a hockey game or a football game or a baseball game or whatever. So I always associated Twitch, which is that platform, as a gamer's platform. That's what I always thought it was, and for the most part, it is. That's what Twitch is a gaming platform. What I didn't know was they also had, aside from gaming, they also had other categories, which were music related or whatever. And then one is called Just Chatting, which is like this, just talking, just face to face, just talking. And then they also had a podcasting category as well, which is this, like a podcast. And so that's what I didn't know. I didn't know they had a just chatting category or a podcasting category. And so I was told about it, and then I decided, well, yeah, I'll give it a shot. A couple of friends of mine said, man, you're doing the live stream thing on YouTube and on LinkedIn and Facebook. You're doing the podcasting thing too, and it just you should give Twitch a try. And so I had the same question you did. That was the same exact question I had 3, 4, or 5 months ago. It was like, what? Twitch? What is that? That's just a gaming platform, isn't it? Well, again, now that I know different, now that I know that there's a just chatting category and a podcasting category, they said you should come try it out. See if you like it. See if you can build a following on there as well. You can do your multi-streaming thing. You can, because you can use Restream.io to stream to all those categories. Whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube, and they do Twitch as well. So I thought, okay, well, I'll give it a try. So yeah, to answer your question, it's another platform. It's all it is. It's just another platform. It's nowhere near the size that YouTube is or Facebook or whatever. I mean, those platforms are billions of people on there with a B, and only a couple or a few million on Twitch. So who knows? Maybe I don't know if Twitch is like in a growth mode or not. I know it's basically like the Wild West. When I came on a few weeks ago and did my first live stream, it was like I was talking about my experience, because I was consuming some content and trying to get a feel for how people are streaming, and it was like the Wild West. People were like streaming full-blown movies and playing copyrighted material and playing full-blown albums, and so they were just doing everything, like, holy shit, what the hell's going on here, And I had made the comment that the day of reckoning is coming. Someday, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday the heavens are going to open up. The sky is going to open up, and it's going to be the apocalypse. It's going to be 8 million attorneys descending from the sky with pockets full of money and swords in one hand and briefcases in the other, and they're coming down. They're going to shut down Twitch. They're going to sue the shit out of them, and you're just going to wake up the next day and there's going to be no Twitch. So and sure as shit, 2 weeks later, now I'm hearing all these rumblings about Twitch sending out notifications to all the streamers about copyrighted material, and you need to delete all your content and all this shit. I don't know how much of that is fake or how much it's real or whatever, because I know they just released their own music platform as well. So I don't know if they're trying to steer people to use that, or is this a real thing, or who knows? I'm not in the know. I'm not educated enough to know. I mean, I watch a few like really high profile streamers on Twitch that have been addressing the issue, like Devin Nash and some of the other guys that just, they know way more than I do. I mean, so I don't know. You got some of them that are saying, oh, it's nothing, it's no big deal. And then you got, others like Devin who are freaking out about it and stuff. So I don't know what the deal is, but I called it. I mean, I was like, I knew at some point something bad's going to happen. You can't just be streaming movies and playing full-blown albums and all this shit. I'm just like, what the hell? It's like the Wild West, man. Nobody's doing anything about this stuff. And it could just be that because Twitch is such a small platform, there's just no, no incentive by, Warner Brothers and Comcast and some of these huge these multi-billion-dollar corporations to do anything about it, But all I know is at some point, something bad's going to happen. So, and now I tested the system just a little bit. I played some copyrighted material, and I had no problem. And then week number 2, I played some more copyrighted material, and all of a sudden my VODs are muted. They weren't deleted. I didn't receive a strike or anything or whatever. They just muted my content. So I'm just like, okay. So I don't know. Maybe half it's true, half it isn't. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. It's that stupid camera. I got to get whatever. I got to get a video capture device and then just be done with this crap. So I don't know. It's just, let me switch over to the mirrorless camera. So I don't know. Hey, Crafty Kevbot, how you doing, bud? Hey, I didn't get a chance to watch your entire stream yesterday, but like I was telling everybody else, we lost internet and it was down until like midnight. So it was down for like 4.5 hours or some stupid shit like that. We had a huge outage in our area, and but I had tuned in kind of late to your show. Or to your live stream, and you weren't feeling too good, and I thought you were going to be on for a good 4 hours or 5 hours or whatever it was, and you weren't feeling too good, and you were just going to take some time for yourself. So I hope you're feeling better. Hopefully you got some rest, you got some sleep last night, I hope, and are going to be hitting it hard here this weekend, and I'm working on some stuff, but I am here. Yeah, just hang, man. That's cool. Thank you so much for for tuning in. As you know, I've been online all friggin' day, and I was just trying to make up for yesterday, because I didn't get a chance to do my evening live stream last night, and then this morning I wasn't able to do my coffee shop podcast, and so I just kind of felt bad, and then. The folks haven't seen me for a couple of weeks on the Facebook group, and so I just felt really bad about it. So I thought, well, maybe I can make up for it by just streaming all afternoon, and but it was kind of a bad afternoon because it's a Saturday afternoon. People are out and about, they're doing things, or a lot of people have families, or so it just wasn't a whole lot of people tuning in, and so my regular crowd, they have no idea I'm even streaming tonight. So I figured, well, instead of just doing the Twitch live stream tonight, I'm just going to do a multi-stream into YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And whoever tunes in, and if you got shit to do, my wife's lurking, for God's sakes. She's upstairs paying the bills and doing paperwork and doing other shit. And I'm down here having all the fun, but she's got me on. She's lurking up there and just keeping an eye on me, I think, or something. Who knows? But no, I don't care. That's cool. Thanks, man, for hanging out, for coming, for stopping by at least, and saying hi. I appreciate it. But yeah, I do hope you're feeling better. I will later tonight when I'm just vegging. I'm gonna bring up your VOD and I'll watch the whole show. I know you weren't on very long because you weren't feeling too good, but I definitely want to check it out and get caught up. So yeah, I do. Yeah, I gave up on the testing thing. I didn't want to keep doing tests all the time. I just needed to be done with that crap, and I'm always going to have these problems, especially as a brand spanking new streamer to Twitch. I'm just going to have these problems, and I don't know. I'll just deal with them as they come up. Otherwise, I'm just going to do nothing but, week after week after week sitting here trying to fix this, that, and the other. It's just never going to be perfect. Maybe a year from now it'll be perfect. I don't know. I mean, some of these guys that I watch and gals that I'm watching online and stuff, they've been streaming for years on Twitch. And so they've perfected their craft. They're just kicking ass, and they got some of the best equipment and, I'm just a new guy on Twitch, and it's just gonna, until I get some time under me and get some experience on the platform and get used to the whole thing. I mean, that's the same thing with YouTube, same thing with Facebook, same thing with the groups, same thing with LinkedIn, same thing with Instagram. It took me, a couple months to get up to speed. It takes some time to get to know the platform, get used to everything. And I just can't keep I was just struggling for the last couple of weeks. And so every time I'd go live, it was a test. It was a test because I can't figure this stuff out unless I go live and do a test. So, so I just figured, screw it. I'm done testing. I'm just going to go live. And if things break, they break. And like you saw, the cameras are freezing up. The quality was crap. The comments weren't coming through. Earlier the people's names weren't coming through on the comments. I was like, what the hell? It would just say Facebook user, and yeah. And a couple of days ago, it was the YouTube stuff was screwing up, and tonight it's the cameras. So it's like, come on, like I just can't cut a break. I just want one damn live stream to go perfect, but I know that's not going to happen. So I just go with the flow, man. Just hang, do whatever, if shit happens, whatever, deal with it then, and just, whatever. So what else is going on? I did mention about the mentoring stuff. That's actually a Facebook program that I belong to. I wanted to do some volunteering and stuff like that, in addition to the art center that I'm a volunteer at. I'm actually now the president of the board of directors at the Paradise Center for the Arts, and a few months ago I was the VP. Now I'm the president. It's just like a 2-year term or whatever. But when my wife and I built a house here in southern Minnesota, we wanted to be able to contribute in some way and do something. And so I joined the art center over there. And in the same way that I'm doing that, I also wanted to do some help online, because in addition to working full time, I also do some side stuff with consulting, business consulting and stuff like that. On Facebook, they have a mentorship program, and so I signed up for that, and I do mentor a couple of people on there, and I just help out. One guy is brand new to, he just created an online business, and I'm helping him through the whole process. And another guy is an existing business owner, but he's struggling to make the switch over from the real world or brick and mortar to an online presence, and he's struggling, and so I'm just helping out. I'm mentoring these guys. It's just purely a mentorship in a mentoring capacity, just helping out. I don't get paid for it or anything. It's just, you're just helping out. And it's done, online. So that's all that is, and, but yeah, I still do the consulting stuff on the side. And I have my full-time job, and yeah, I mean, if I can at some point, make enough money online where I wouldn't have to have a full-time job, that'd be perfect. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think that's what everybody really shoots for. If you can, run your own thing from home, how cool is that? It's awesome. So, but my wife being a jewelry maker, we're going to, we've got a website set up for her, and we're going to start selling her stuff. And so we'll get there, we'll get closer every day, little bit by little bit, baby steps, as I say. And, hopefully this time next year, we'll just be working from home. So, which would be pretty cool. Yep, I do have the two groups. There is a business development group on my Facebook profile, or my page, I should say. My Facebook page is a business page or a fan page or whatever page. In there, I've created 2 groups. One is a business development group, and the other one is the coffee shop group. The biz dev one, we just really haven't done much with it yet. There's not a whole lot of people signed up yet. The coffee shop group is, I didn't get a chance to look today, but it was around 50 members already. So growing very, very fast. So I was quite shocked actually to see that many people signed up for my coffee shop group. I'm a coffee freak. And so yeah, if you're like me and you're a coffee freak, swing on by, sign up. We have a lot of fun in there. I do a live stream Saturday mornings into that group, and then we do a Zoom chat after the live stream, and we hang out, drink coffee, chat face to face, hang out. We have a lot of fun, good times. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if the camera's working yet. Hey, look at that. It's a little blurry, a little pixelated, a little noisy. See, things seem to work themselves out over time, I bet if I just let it... I don't know if I leave it sit long enough, if it'll all of a sudden become clear, but I bet if I go wiggle the cable, because it's plugged into a powered USB port. I think that's where the noise is coming from. It's coming from the electricity. So I should have it going straight into the laptop, but all the USB ports are taken up. And I've got a USB-C docking station, but all of the ports are filled. So I don't know. Give me a quick second. I'll go jiggle it. Yeah, it looks better anyway. I don't know how long that'll last. 10 minutes maybe. USB 1280 by 720 at 30 frames per second. I think if I had it set for 60 frames per second, it'd be a lot better quality-wise. But this noise thing, that's not going to go away. It's a powered USB. I need to get a video capture device and go with real camera, like with my mirrorless camera, for example, the Canon M50. I can easily stream, 4K from that and just do a clean HDMI to the MacBook Pro, and it'll be clear as sitting here, But I need to get that device people were telling me about, the Elgato 4K video capture device, or whatever you call it, video capture card, and then I'll be good to go. And then some other people were saying, hey man, swap out that the lens. And God, what did they tell me to get now? The what lens was that? I don't know. I don't remember now, but it's a real common lens that everybody uses on Twitch. So I don't know. I have heard of it a few times, like on the YouTube side of things. I think it was the Sigma. Is it the Sigma? Yeah, the Sigma lens. Sigma 16. F1.4 or some shit like that. I don't know. It's a really kick-ass lens apparently. I just haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet on Amazon, see how much that goes for. But that's what I need to get. I need to get a high quality lens and a video capture device, and I'll be set. I'll be golden, and I won't have to worry about this crap anymore. I never had these problems before. And I know it's got to be, because this is a brand new laptop, brand new everything. It's got to be the USB hub, because that was the problem I was having with the audio. And when I finally got things cleared up with the Focusrite people, it ended up being that it was the fact that it was going into a USB hub and then into the Mac. That was the problem. That's what it all came down to. So as soon as we eliminated the USB hub, the audio was gorgeous. It was perfect. It was no more skipping, no more, kind of bullshit when live streaming, So it just seems like, no, it doesn't matter what hub. I'm like, oh, I'll get this high-end, kick-ass, top-of-the-line USB hub that everybody swears by. It doesn't matter. It's still, look at it right now. This is what you get when you put a camera into a USB hub and then into the computer. So, you just need to bypass the whole USB hub thing and go direct. That's the only way it's going to work. Unless you do the HDMI thing, which is what I'm going to do. I want to be able to utilize the DSLR, the mirrorless, put on some high quality lenses and stuff, but it's got to be USB or HDMI. And I think if I do those two things, the video quality will be just beyond belief. I mean, some of the stuff like my buddy Crafty Kev bought, he's got a kick-ass setup. I don't know what kind of camera he uses or what lens he uses, but it's crystal clear. It's like when I'm watching his live stream, it's clear as day. So if you get the opportunity, go check out his stream. He's just here. Let me put up his comment from earlier today. That's him there. So if on the Twitch side, check out his live stream. He's got a great stream. I think he's up. I don't know if he's hit 1,000 yet or not. But he is. The quality is phenomenal. So, and I don't know what he uses as far as a lens goes, or if he's doing an HDMI or USB setup or whatever. But that's why I'm saying I'm sure if that's the kind of quality I'm going after. So like if I get that lens and I do the HDMI capture card, that little whatever it's called, the Elgato 4K video capture device or card or whatever the hell you call it, and the Sigma, is it the 16 millimeter 1.4? Yeah, if I get that lens, I'm golden. I'm good to go. I mean, right now it's not bad. I mean, it's just this is 720p and it's not half bad, But when I'm doing 1080p, it's almost crystal clear. It's great. It's just for some god awful reason, on the Mac, OBS and Streamlabs OBS was choking to death on it, and I couldn't get the signal out, even though I've got a 20 meg line up and a 600 down. It was choking. It was like saturating the pipe, and I don't get it. I don't understand what the deal is there. So whatever. I just notched it down to 720p and it's fine. So Uncle Rick, how the heck are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm doing well. Trying to stay warm. It's cold down here in southern Minnesota. I know you're in northern Minnesota, right? Are you still up north? I think you're up north, aren't you? Northern Minnesota still? It's got to be colder up there than it is down here, or at least a little bit anyway. But yeah, down here it's in the 20s, and I'm like, what the hell? What? This is the fall time. We haven't hit Halloween yet, and usually the month leading up to Halloween, it's in the 50s on average. So, and it's great. You get the fall colors. Everything is awesome, and no. This year, every year it keeps getting colder sooner and sooner and sooner and sooner and sooner. And now we've got the snow flying, and it's just ridiculous. It was midway through October, and we had snow and ice and rain and thunder snow and blizzards, and it's like, what the hell? What is this? Well, nobody uses global warming anymore. Now it's just climate change, and because it's not hot, it's cold. It keeps getting colder and colder and colder and colder. So they must have changed it to climate change or whatever. But my theory, and I'm sure it's, you got to get the tinfoil hat going here. My theory is that we're well overdue for a ice age. And so, I mean, I know it takes hundreds of years and all to kind of spin up, So, in my theory is that, that's what we're headed towards, the next ice age, and that it just every year it gets a little bit colder, a little bit sooner, a little bit colder, a little bit soon, and it's gradually getting there, and then it hangs on longer and longer and longer, just like last year and the year before and the year before. Winter is going into the end of March. It's going into May. And, by the time you hit June, it's becoming spring, and then boom, it goes right to summer. So you have a couple of weeks of spring and a couple of weeks of autumn, and that's it. And it's like, what the hell is this? So that's my theory. My theory is that we're headed into the next ice age, and that's what we're experiencing. And, but everybody laughs at me about that and they give me shit about it and stuff. Say, no, it's whatever, global warming or climate change or whatever the hell. Well, yeah, climate changes every year, and it has for billions of years. So, that's why I'm like, that's my theory. It's like, we're well overdue. What is it? Every 10, 12,000 years or whatever for the ice ages. And yeah, we're overdue. It's time. So, I don't know. There's my YouTube test. There's my Twitch test. There's my Facebook test. Streamlabs, hey. Or no, Stream Elements. Telling me I'm live. Yeah, I already know that. But thanks. I appreciate it. I was getting spammed earlier. I don't know if you guys saw my live stream earlier. People were spamming me. Asking me if I want to buy, what was it? Buy followers? They were asking me to buy some followers or something. I don't know, whatever. But I was getting that like when I was on Instagram and I hit, I think it was 200. When I hit 200 followers or whatever, I started getting spammed all over the damn place. And I was getting, buy followers or subscribers and all this shit. And it's like, what is it? Like, people buy this stuff? Like, yeah, you buy these whatever bots or something. I don't know what they do. They come to your account or something, or they sign up or they follow you or whatever. And it makes it seem like you have more than you actually do or something. I don't know. And people pay money for this, for these vanity metrics. And it's like, it doesn't bother me. I know I'm a small time guy doing a small time stream, I got time. I'm not a cat. Like I said before, I'm not a cat. I don't know how many lives I got left in me. I beat the heart attack, beat the cancer. I'm not a cat. I know but I don't need to be buying people or fake people or whatever, the live or whatever you call them, followers. And, it took me a couple of years, but, I'm over 800 followers on Instagram, which for a guy like me at my age, that's incredible, right? 800? It's probably unheard of. I don't know. There's a lot of people up there with thousands, but I'm not some chick running around with no shirt on. So it's a tougher gig for me, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could run around without a shirt on, I guess. I could run around with no pants too, but people might get upset about that. So I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm sitting nice, over 800 followers, and, you start throwing in the YouTube and the couple thousand on Facebook, and what am I? I'm over 2,000 on LinkedIn, and man, I'm looking pretty good, right? Over 6,000. And so I don't know, I'm going to throw Twitch into the mix. Maybe I can build a small following here. Who knows? You never know. I've only got a couple. I've been streaming here for a week or two, and those were all test streams. I was just testing things out, and I got, I don't know, 2 or 3 followers or something. Who knows? I wasn't going to start counting until I started doing consistent streams week after week here. And then, I mean, who cares, right? I mean, I'm just doing this for fun. You never know. I might like it better than YouTube and Facebook. You never know. And maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I should start answering some of these questions. Good Lord. See, I'm not used to that yet. Going through and, having to read all these questions. Usually Brandon's helping me out. And he'll put he works every other weekend. So on a lot of the weekends, he helps me out. He'll produce so I can just focus on doing the live stream, and he'll throw up questions and stuff on the screen. And the flow is really good. The workflow is really good. But he's got to work this weekend. So I'm on my own. So I'm like, yeah, I start yapping, and then I don't pay attention to what's going on in the comment section. Or it's not, what is it called again? It's the chat in Twitch. I'm used to going in on the web browser side and just looking at all the comments and stuff like that come up in Facebook and YouTube and stuff. And so on Twitch, I get the benefit of seeing it up on the screen here, but I'm not used to it yet. So I'm always like looking down, which I shouldn't be doing. I keep looking at the screen going, oh, and then I don't see what's going on over in Facebook and YouTube because I'm trying to pay attention to the screen, and then I don't see the screen because I'm paying attention to the web browser. And it's so much easier when Brandon is taking care of the stuff and throwing up the questions as they come in and stuff like that. So, yep. Hey, Crafty Kedbot. Yeah, you're still here. Awesome. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Even though I know you got a lot of things going on, and I don't know if you're feeling any better or not. I hope you're feeling better. If not, get some rest, dude. Come back, hit it strong, and I like I like your show. I'm trying to remember now how I came across your stream. It might have been a raid. I'm trying to remember like who I was watching, and there wasn't many of us. I think there was like maybe 8, 9, 10 of us or something watching this guy, and he rated your channel. And so I just kind of hung out and I was watching your stream, and I really liked it. It was really cool. And the thing that caught me right away was your what do you call it? The follow dance thing or whatever. I'm like, dude, that is so badass. I'm like, nobody does that, and I love, in the same way in music that I love singers, including myself, who are unique, who have a unique voice. You have a unique stream, and that's what caught my attention. And so I'm like, oh man, this guy's awesome, So I'm like, I gotta follow this guy. This guy's awesome. So thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I made sure that I subscribed to your stream, and I wanted to be able to contribute in some way and help you out. So keep it up, man. And if you're not feeling good, then yeah, get some rest, get some sleep. Hit it hard tomorrow, the next day, or whenever you're feeling better. So, what the hell is this crap now? The Beauty Shack, or Shock, whatever, you make me as damp as a... Oh my God, dude. All mildewy, and enter if you dare. See that? I'm getting spammed already. What the hell's going on here? Hey, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome on the live stream, man, even if it's spammers like you, Oh my God, dude. Don't worry. I can't get... Yeah. Oh, holy shit. Hey, it's all entertainment, man. That's all I got to say. It's all about the entertainment value, right? And even if you're a spammer, everybody's welcome. I got to build up a following. And, if even if you bring a few minutes of entertainment to my world, right on, man. Right on. That's all I got to say. And Uncle Rick, I don't know if you're still around. I didn't. Jeez, I don't know what you guys got going on up north, but hopefully hopefully you guys are warmer up there than we are down here, and hopefully you're not getting the snow that we got down here. But thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I try to, when I get relatives watching the live stream, especially on Facebook, I try to kind of watch things, and make sure I don't say the wrong things or whatever, or my mom will get on there, and I know she was watching the stream earlier. She said the same thing I said a few months ago. She's like, I'm on Facebook. What is Twitch? What is this? And so yeah, I'd explain to her what Twitch was. It's just another platform, and so yeah, I don't know, my mom being down in Arizona, and my uncle that you saw online here a little bit ago, he's up north, northern Minnesota. So he's up by the Canucks, and I love my Canuck neighbors. I give them shit all the time. I got a lot of friends from British Columbia. I've got a lot of Canadian friends. I got a bunch from Montreal. I got a bunch of friends from British Columbia. I got a bunch of friends in the UK. A lot of, like, when I was battling cancer, I joined a couple of groups, men's groups for battling cancer, because the only thing I could find were women's groups, and a majority of those groups were breast cancer, and I couldn't find anything that had to do with colorectal cancer, colon cancer, nothing like that. And I finally came across a couple of groups on Facebook and joined them, and then I made some great friends, just the nicest guys in the world. And they had a men's group, so I joined up with that. I met a lot of great guys that were just like me, who were battling cancer, and there were a bunch from Canada, a bunch from the UK, a bunch from the Netherlands, some from Germany, so all over the globe. So I made a lot of great friends. And actually, that's kind of how I built up my Instagram following, was by following a lot of the guys that they had referred me on to, and I was checking out their art and their photography and other things. And so I thought, I'm going to do the same thing. Every day is a battle. Every day is a journey. It's a new journey. And for me, I considered it a pathway. It was a pathway to something, and I was hoping it was going to be a pathway to beating cancer. And so every day I would post, what I would call a pathway picture, and it just kind of took off like a weed. It was like everybody just loved my pathway pictures. And being a coffee freak, I got a ton of coffee mugs, so I started taking pictures and posting my coffee mugs on there, and that had a life of its own. And before I knew it, I had like 200-300 people following me. Everybody was chiming in, and now I'm over 800. So, like I said, for a guy like me, 800 is pretty good, I think, just for a guy who's posting a couple of pictures and, whatever. Yep. And I do the live stream stuff is new. I was just uploading videos. I would record some videos, I would edit it using Filmora 9 and upload it. Just upload. I've got like 5 YouTube channels, so I'm uploading videos and building a small following there. And the goofiest one I got is I do, what is it called? Reaction videos. So, which is just reacting to music videos, I just got a huge kick out of watching guys and gals do reactions to videos, and the most entertaining for me were these rappers, people who are into rap and R&B and all that stuff, all these rap artists and stuff, and they were like introducing themselves to music they've never heard before or haven't been exposed to, different genres. And there were a bunch of them that I was watching that because I'm a huge hardcore metal guy, heavy metal, hardcore metal, death metal, any kind of metal, European metal, you name it, just every kind of metal. And so they were checking out those videos and reacting to them, and it was just so hilarious, so entertaining. And I'm like, I gotta do something like that, It was, and I was told also it was a great entryway into uploading videos, a great way to start uploading videos to YouTube. And so that's what I did. I got myself a camera and, a couple of little lavalier mics, and I started recording my audio into the iPhone, and I had my little camera, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And so yeah, that's the goofiest channel that I have on YouTube, is doing music videos. Like I said, I'm a hardcore metal guy, so I don't know anything about country music, and so my wife is a huge country music fan. But the only time I'm ever exposed to country music is if she's in the car with me, and then she owns the radio, so it's her gig. And so every now and then I'll just recognize a song here and there, but I don't know who the bands are. I don't know who's popular, who's not. And the only names I knew were Willie Nelson and, Dolly Parton, like the old school country music folks, Willie Nelson and Alabama, because my sister was a huge Alabama freak. And so I've heard, the old school stuff. I'm not familiar with any of the new people or who's popular these days or whatever. So what I did was I decided, I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm not really into rap or R&B or any of that kind of stuff, and I wasn't really interested in learning it. It's just, I saw some of their videos and stuff, and I'm like, it's just, I don't know. I just can't get into it. I watched, 8 or 9 of these videos, and I just couldn't get into it. So then I started thinking, let me try the country thing. Let me, the only time I'm exposed to it is when Teresa's in the car. So I started doing that. I started doing reaction videos to country music. So, and that's gone over pretty good. I think I've got 10, 12 videos up there on the channel, and I haven't done anything just real recently here. But I've got, 8 or 9 that I need to upload yet. I know they took down a couple for copyright violations or something stupid, but whatever. Out of the 12 or 13, I think I still got 10 of them up there or something. So that's how I got started, and I just held on to the channel. I started creating these other channels. I got a business development channel. I've got a cancer related channel. I got my main channel. I got the reaction video channel. So, it's a lot of fun. The YouTube thing was just kind of just for fun. That's all it is, just for fun. On Facebook, yeah, that was different. That was, by the time I finally created a business page, I was having all kinds of issues with my personal profile. And it's probably just because I'm not educated enough. But I was having problems where I was missing out on family gatherings, family events, family things, weddings, babies, kids, graduations. I was missing out on all this stuff, and people would be asking me, hey, did you hear about, no, I didn't. Oh, did you hear so-and-so got married? No, I didn't. Did you see the pictures of the, no, I did not. And the problem was that I had over 2,000 friends, on my personal profile. And so my news feed was completely, jam-packed with posts that, I don't know, it was so clogged up. I was just missing out. I was missing out on family things, relatives, all that stuff. Close personal friends that I hang out with on a daily basis, all that stuff. I never saw those posts. So what I did was I created a business page, fan page, whatever page, and I unfriended. I think I'm down to just 500 left on there, but I started going through and unfriending everyone except for family, immediate family, relatives, and a few of my close personal friends that I hang out with on a daily basis. Everybody else, I went through and I started unfriending all of them. But as I did it in groups of like 100 or 200, and I'd send them a message saying, "Hey, I created this new page, and I put the link in there, and I said, just come follow me over there, and you'll see me in your feed like you always do. We can communicate there. We can hang out there. You can see my videos there. You can see all my pictures there. Everything is there. But my personal profile, that is going to be now just for family members, relatives, and close personal friends. And that's it. And that way I'm not missing out anymore on any family events, any relatives, any whatever, graduations, babies being born. And I'll finally start seeing all that. Well, after I started that whole process, then my son Brandon was like, "Oh yeah, you could have just, set up your settings so that you only see certain people's posts and that's it." And I'm like, well, I didn't know that at the time. I know that now, but I didn't know that at the time, or else I would have futzed with it until I got it right. But actually, it turns out for the best anyway. A majority of those people have made it over to my new page, and they're following me there, and some of them have joined my groups, and so everybody knows that I've got my personal page and I got my business or fan page or whatever you call it. Everybody calls it something different, but so everybody knows I'm over there, and so that's why I unfriended everybody. It wasn't because I was pissed off at people or anything like that. It was just I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't see family things, so that's why I did it. So yeah, the business page is connected. I even sell my merch there. If you go to my website, sarzoza.net, I have a store in there and I sell merch and stuff. But I got it connected with my business page on Facebook, and yeah, my stuff sells pretty good on there. Especially my my long sleeve concert T-shirt, my coronavirus pandemic worldwide tour 2020. People just get a kick out of that one. I've sold more of those than any other shirt. So yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It won't be around forever, They might come out with a cure, and then I won't sell any more of those T-shirts. So I'll come up with something else, but yeah, I had a few people who were just saying, "Dude, that is not appropriate at all," and I think it's freaking hilarious. I think it's totally appropriate. I said, "Hey, if you don't like it, don't buy it." So I went to 1 million concerts, and most times I bought a concert T-shirt. And so I thought it'd be cool. Create my own concert T-shirt, throw the coronavirus on there, and yeah, people are buying it. They like it. That's all I know. There's only a few people who don't like it, but 99% of the rest of the people love it. So it stays. Yep. No, I know. Yeah, Facebook doesn't like anything. I had a mask and a couple other items too that I had. I created this little coronavirus caricature, put them on all these things, and I was selling them on Facebook. People were buying them until a couple of people started whining and crying about how inappropriate they were, and Facebook took them down. So I don't give a shit. I mean, people can go to my website and buy them. So people know who I am. They know where to find me. So the fact that Facebook thinks I'm a dick, what do I care? I care less. Holy crap. I can't read all these. Yeah, my music. It's just a I don't want to get in trouble with the whole copyright violation bullshit. So I just do copyrighted copyright free music. So yeah, it's just a classical background piano music. Yeah. No, the other camera's not working. See? So, I don't know. Yeah, here, give me a second. Let me go wiggle the cable again. Yeah, it says it's connected, but I don't. Oh, it is. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, it is getting late. What is it here? 10 o'clock? Almost 10. Got a couple more minutes left, so it's been a long day, man. Holy shit. I've been streaming live nonstop. I think I gave myself an hour-long break, and that was it. So it's a good experience, though. You know, good experience for yapping. But I've always been able to yap, so yeah, it helps. Talk a whole lot about nothing. So yeah. How do you think I did so well on those Facebook and YouTube live streams? You know, it starts off with 2 or 3 people, and then the next thing you know, you got 13, and the next thing you know, you got 80, and you're just talking about nothing. You know, and people. The more viewers you get, the more you got to say, because everybody's chiming in, everybody's got something to say, and they're basically giving you the content right there. You know, but I'm brand new here on Twitch, so I've only get a few viewers per day, and hopefully next week I'll have 5 or 10, and the week after that, hopefully I'll have 25 or 30, and you know, so you know, it's just like all the other platforms that you know. As long as you remain consistent and you just grow every stream, you grow a few more. Next thing you know, like I say, you'll have 80 people on there and everybody's yapping about something and you just join in. And before you know it, it's been 4, 5, 6 hours and you talked a whole lot about nothing. But you had a lot of fun doing it. So, you know. That's the whole thing about IRL streams and just chatting, as they say on Twitch. Like I said, I've been consuming a lot of content, and when I started doing my first searches on Twitch in the just chatting, it was hilarious. You know, like a majority of them were really young kids that you know, in their to me, a young kid is like in their 20s. You know. Majority of them are girls, but you know, a lot of them just hanging out in their room, staring off into Never Never Land, and just yapping about nothing. And yeah, I came across one gal. She is phenomenal. She's awesome, Mallory Abbey, and I subscribe to her. She's all about drinking. She streams from like 1 in the morning or something until 7, 8, 9 in the morning, drinking. She has a drinking stream, and she just sits there and yaps about nothing and plays, you know, music videos or what do you call it, media shares and stuff. You know, music videos, and it's awesome. She's got a hell of a gig going. A lot of cool dancing and. I mean, you got to see her, but you know, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I saw a whole lot of that going on, you know, and I thought, well, holy shit, man, I could do that. If that's what Twitch is all about, then yeah, I can do that. I can just sit here and talk about nothing, act like well, anyway, you know what I'm saying. I can just, I can do that. So I figured, all right, well, I'll give it a shot, whatever, you know. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, you know, you got to throw some value in there. You absolutely have to. Yeah. And I've got that, you know, whether it's business related, cancer related, you know, I can bring value when I need to, and I do. So, but you gotta have some fun too. You know, it can't be serious 100% of the time. You gotta have fun doing it, and yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's why I say, you know, I mean, I grew the coffee shop group to 50 members in such a short time. It's because we're having fun, you know. To get other people, other coffee freaks in there, and we're all just talking about coffee and what coffee do you like? What, you know, what's the blend of the day? What can, you know, everybody's, you know, yeah. I mean, you can post some memes. You can show off your coffee mugs. You can hang out after the live stream and do the video chat, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, exactly. So yeah, with the COVID thing and people, you know, the lockdown and people can't do anything or go anywhere, you got to do something, you know. And that was my answer to it. That's all it was. It was my answer to not being able to go hang out at the coffee shop. So I figured, well, worst case, nobody cares, nobody gives a shit, nobody tunes in, nobody joins the group, nobody, you know. And best case, it takes off and becomes a hit, you know. And so far, that's where it's headed. You know, people love it, and yeah. Anywho, I think I'm gonna kill it for tonight, man. It's late, and I'm an old guy who needs sleep. So, even though I'll be up till like 2, 3 in the morning, and then wake up at 6, you know, I'm just full of shit. Anyway, that's about all I can do for today. I mean, like I said, I've been online all day long, streaming all day. Yeah, I got to go hang out with the fam because I'm sure they're going to get pissed off. So, anywho, thanks so much for hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Thanks for tuning in. Those of you who chimed in, even you spammers, hey, thanks. Everybody's welcome here, man. It's all about having fun, and I think we had lots of fun. So every week it'll get funner. Is that a word? Funner. Every week it'll get better. The quality will get better. I'll get that HDMI thing taken care of. I'll get a new lens. Every week, every stream, if you just do a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, and I think you'll see that you're coming back time and time again. So that's all that matters. As long as we're having a good time, that's all that matters. Like I said, life is short, and I know that better than anybody. I'm not a cat. Don't know how many lives I got left in me. Maybe not any. I don't know. But yeah. Life's a tough gig, man. You got to have some fun. You got to take a break and veg and chill and just hang, meet new friends, try different things, keep yourself busy. Yeah. So, like I said, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You guys could have been doing anything other than this, and instead you decided to tune in to some guy talking about nothing. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the company. I appreciate your tuning in. So I'll be back next weekend, and Friday night do my live stream, and on Saturday morning for the Coffee Shop, JR's Coffee Shop podcast. I might do another Saturday night one next week too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if I don't see you beforehand, I will see you at one of those live streams. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you guys are doing well. And stay safe. It's a crazy world out there. Stay safe. Don't get hit by a bus or anything. So, anyway, thanks again. Take care. We'll see you again real soon. See ya.